Good morning, everyone. I'm hoping that Rumble is still connected. So good morning, everyone on Rumble and everyone on YouTube. This is the first day back on YouTube since my week strike that I had for saying something about Fauci. So anyways, welcome back to YouTube, everybody that's here. I see that there are 30 people over there on Rumble, so also thank you guys for tuning in. I will continue to stream on both platforms, and also I'm still trying to figure out how to stream on other things too, like Instagram and Facebook all at the same time. So once I get that figured out, it'll all be done, but coming soon. So I just want to thank all of you. I just want to let you guys know that all of you that purchased the cards on the day that the cards debuted, which was May 22nd, everyone who purchased an autographed deck, you should have them in your hands this week. And then there are more that are being shipped out this week as well from the other orders. So just thank you all for all of you that purchased them. And I can't wait. You guys have them in your hands. Here's the gold on the edges, just so beautiful. The light doesn't really pick up how beautiful they are exactly. When you have them in your hands, it is so beautiful, so luxurious. Even strangers yesterday, I was out doing personal readings out in public at a restaurant yesterday, and strangers were like, wow, beautiful cards. I've never seen any cards like it. So they really are. They truly are like little paintings in your hands. So I hope you all enjoy them, and congratulations. It's awesome. And I do want to announce that for those that have purchased my cards, there is going to be a group Zoom. It's like a group Zoom meeting that we'll have like probably once or twice a month. So all of you that have the cards, you are invited to that. So you'll all be sent a link if you would like to participate. So this will take place on Sundays. Sometimes it might be on a Saturday as well, but we'll take a vote with everyone who is interested in doing that Zoom group. It's like a group chat, I guess you could say, but we'll all be able to see each other and talk about how the cards are helping you with your intuition and how are you connecting. So it's kind of like what would that be? That would be kind of like it's like a class, right? So it'll be like little class. And you guys are more than welcome, of course. And I do have a really fun announcement. So for those of you that are interested, now I've had a few friends of our Soul Tribe family here. They just fly out. They come down here to South Florida. So I'm doing a major invitation. So anybody who would like to come down to South Florida, I will be able to meet you, do cards, whatever you want, at the Opal Grand Oceanfront Resort down here this is in Delray. So that's Delray, Florida, Delray Beach. So anyone who wants to come on down, because I've just had some random beautiful souls that come on down to meet me, and I do their cards, So if you guys want to come on down, it's an open invitation. You just have to reserve and let me know when you're planning to come down, and we'll set up an arrangement and everything. But yeah, that's at the Opal Grand Oceanfront Resort. So that's the only place I'll be doing it for public readings, just for safety measures and all of that, because I do have a couple stalkers out there, as you guys know. One actually has his own channel, so it's kind of weird, but yeah. So that's just for my own safety. That'll be the only place to do it at down here in South Florida, but open invitation for everybody for sure. And I think there's a very special guest in the chat. I just happened to look over there. So I want to say welcome. Turn the Page 2.0. You guys should all know who that is. That is Janine Steffens. She is here. She is in the chat. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love and support in the chat. I love it. And for those of you that didn't catch it, but me and Janine did a show last week. It was very fun, where you were able to call in and just ask questions. So we're doing it again on the 21st. And we still have to decide what time we're going to do it, but it will be on the 21st. So stay tuned. We will be advertising that very soon, very, very soon. And yeah, welcome, Janine. I love having you here in the chat. Beautiful energy to have here. So I'm going to stop sharing the Opal Grand Resort, but that is something, if you guys did want to come on down, just let me know. But yeah, let's take a look. What we're going to do today is we're going to do cities and states, countries. If you are out of the US, we can check in on that too. So we'll do that after we check in with the message of the day. I do want to start with, before we get into anything, and we will have some fun stuff too. There's something funny with that was posted on Benny Johnson's Instagram about Biden. So we'll watch that. It's really funny. But before we do that, I want to so I opened up my angel prayer book, and anyone who wants this book, it's by Kyle Gray, Angel Prayers, Harnessing the Help of Heaven to Create Miracles. It's a beautiful book. I refer to it all the time, especially when I've gone through some crazy challenges in my life. I've turned to this book, and a dear friend told me about it and gave this to me, and it's just I always go to it. But I opened it today, and it talked about creating a spirit altar. And this is something I wanted to talk about with you guys anyway. And it's reminding me, Spirit's reminding me to speak about this. So creating a spirit altar. So this is a beautiful little designated area that you have in your home. So just, it could even be like a little corner or wherever it is, like a little table, whatever, however you like. But just a beautiful little spot where you honor those that have passed. And it's also a place where you can really kind of sit and meditate with yourself and collect your thoughts and pray, of course, or whatever if you don't call it that, then call it something else. But it's just a little area where you can honor those. And that truly does help you connect with the other side. It can help you tap in. Candles, sage, whatever it is, crystals, just make a beautiful space for yourselves if you don't already have it. But somewhere where you can just go and do that and sit and channel, it will help you. And doing it every day will enhance your abilities. So just a reminder. So Spirit wanted me to remind you guys of that. And then we are going to read something from here. So let's take a look what we have here. What do we want to know here? Metatron. All right. So 113, page 113. So here's the message for today from the angel prayers. So Metatron is the throne next to the divine. Thank you for wrapping your crystalline energy around all of us here today and for guiding us. We are so grateful that we are fulfilled. We have a sense of our purpose and remember who we truly are. We allow you, Metatron, in to show us how to shine our amazing light and discover our true leadership qualities. And so it is. So yeah, take the lead of your own life, Also remembering that brings to mind, no one can fill your cup. Only you can fill your cup, right? So fulfillment, we're talking here. So yeah, be the leader. We are all leaders. We are not followers. We just aren't. We are created to be leaders, leading your own path, taking the road less traveled. We are also very unique in many, many ways. No one is the same as the other person. So yeah, take the lead, do what you got to do. And if anyone tries to interfere or, tries to sabotage you, because there are snakes out there, just don't even entertain it and keep moving forward. You are the leader. You are the creator, the painter. You are the painter of the art of life. Okay, so you create it. Don't ever forget that. But I think that was the message for today. I think for the angel prayers anyway. But let's check. We're going to check with tarot. But before we do, let's have something fun. Let's do something fun. That is fun, but let's do something funny. Okay, so this was on Instagram. We're going to check in. I looked on Trump's channel on Instagram, and there really wasn't anything new yet, but I'm sure more will develop. And I do want to highlight that yesterday someone had asked about Hunter Biden, about his case and all that, and if he would be charged and stuff. And we did get a yes. And then I saw later in the morning yesterday, they announced that it was a yes as well. So that was pretty cool. But we'll see how that proceeds and what really happens with that. But let's share this. Let's share a screen here. Here we go. This is funny. I just caught this like an hour ago, but here we go.
So we also had Joe Biden do that really weird squat last week where he kind of crouching. He's done it before. He's done this weird thing where he goes up and crouches again. Every parent knows this is what a kid does when he's crapping his pants. Joe Biden once even said his butt's been wiped to the press.
What butt's been wiped?
So Joe Biden's now starting a trend, which is something you don't want to do. If the trend is about you crapping your pants on TV,
Oh my gosh.
Ready?
oh no. There's a thing I love about Trump supporters. They have so much positive energy. It's good energy.
Oh my gosh. So it's just a joke, right? It's a circus out there with that guy. But we know it's not the real one. It's all just it's an act, but it's hilarious. And about the Trump supporters that came out to the Quantum Summit this past weekend, all of you, wow, thank you. There was one woman, Kiki, shout out to Kiki. She drove all the way from Texas to the Quantum Summit. So that was a far drive for her, but she did it all by herself. She's like in her 60s, I believe. Yep. But wow, thank you so much for coming out and for seeing me. She purchased a deck of cards. So, man, just everybody who showed up and greeted me, that it was so much love over the weekend. It was a beautiful experience. So I will be doing more events. There's another one that's going to be planned, Quantum Summit with Mel Carmine again. And next time I will actually have a table designated and I'll stay in that little area. So it'll be really fun. I'm excited. So always I'll be doing events. I'll be traveling, but if you want to arrange something, I will be at the Opal Grand Resort here in Delray. You just have to email me and let me know what your plans are. But for sure, I'm just so excited to do all this. But yeah, let's get started. I have my beautiful cards here, as you can see. But let's take a look. What is the message that we need to hear today? And after we do this, we can get into country, states, countries, whatever you want to know. Okay. So I'll take your questions after this. But what is the message for today? What do we need to know today through Spirit? Here we go. Six of Pentacles. Beautiful card. All right. Hopefully you guys can see it. I have a new camera arrangement here. But there you go. Six of Pentacles. Let's see what else we get. Four of Swords. The Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to start with these three first. So with the Six of Pentacles, I feel when I saw this, because this is a very generous card, I feel like be open to receive and remember that you are worthy. So when the blessings are coming in, you have to remember that you're worth it. You are deserving of the blessings to come. We talked a little bit about this yesterday, about good karma, bad karma. So this is the year for that. If you have had integrity and you've been good to others, you just always done the best you can, you're going to receive. This year is very much about receiving for those that have done good. So it's justice, right? But the Six of Pentacles, I am feeling the financials there. It is Pentacles as well. So this could very much mean for as a collective, because this is a reading for the collective, that we should be ready and open to receive. We should also say that every day. I am open to receive the blessings that are coming in, and really feel that and get into that vibe. It's basically like getting into character. It really is. That's manifesting. So be open to receive. Know that you're worth it. You got to know your worth. You are very deserving. Four of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Wands. So as a collective, now the Four of Swords is not a negative card, but it can indicate that there could be, because words and thoughts are the swords. So the Four of Swords being here, he's always kind of hiding that fourth sword. So there could be a deep wound that's inside there, something that hasn't been released yet. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. There could be something that needs to be released. Four of Swords, rest and retreat, meditate, really take time for yourself. I feel with that Four of Swords. So if someone is depleting your energy, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I think someone may be going through a hard time right now because someone's really depleting their energy and they've been too generous to this person or situation. And it's always take, and the other party doesn't give, and I feel like there's a big depletion there. So kind of reevaluate. Four of Swords, I'm feeling we all need to reevaluate our lives right now, and the connections, our relationships. But also anything that's not released from the past, if there's still something that's still there, like that fourth sword that he's got. He has one pretty close to him, but it's kind of hidden there. And then the other three are pretty noticeable. But Four of Swords, it's something that is underneath the surface that we don't like to look at all the time. But it is time to release that in order to move forward and also to manifest fully. We can't have pent up emotion or pent up thoughts and hurt. We can't do that. So we need to release, rest, retreat, take care of ourselves. Health, definitely, always. If we don't have our health, we really can't do anything. So here's the Queen of Wands here. So she is like the queen of intuition, the Queen of Wands, okay? So being very open, you have to be an open-minded soul, and we all are here, or you wouldn't be here. So keep your minds very open, keep your heart open, don't be afraid. I feel like there's someone out there that's, I don't know who I'm picking up, but it's someone that's afraid to love, they're afraid to receive. This is about being open and being ready to receive it and know your worth. This is the time more than ever to know what you're worth, okay? And not putting up with anybody that's trying to interfere. Let's see what else we get. I'm going to just overlap them. So we also have, so the 10 of Wands there is a completion. So that does make pretty good sense. There is completion, but we only can get to completion if we do release the past and release things that have held us back. And it could even be your own self that has gotten in your own way. So it's time to get rid of any negative emotions or thoughts, stories you tell yourself. Let those go. We have the Moon card, Pisces energy. This is all, it's water energy for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio as well. But this is very intuitive. This is about we all have psychic ability. So Spirit's trying to remind us about this. We can pull it in. Whatever we're feeling, we can pull in, but that can be a good and a bad thing. So yes, with our abilities, we're supernatural in those abilities of psychic ability. We have it, but we don't always want to pull in emotions that we feel. If we feel that something might occur that is not so pleasant and it's coming our way, we don't want to continue to go around in circles or get into a panic or a fear mindset. We don't want to do that. So control. I feel like this is about controlling, and I do it too, because I can feel so much. Even going into a restaurant, I can feel pretty much if someone's going through something, I can feel it in the situation. But we don't want to pull it into our own. We want to have a good balance and kind of divide. That's that energy, and we can't allow it to interfere with our own. We have to remain our own self and have control. So it is something that takes time to practice, but we all can do it. So stay in tune with your own feelings and your own emotions, but there could be some confusion that I'm sensing here too. So let's see what else comes through. We have the Four of Cups. So yeah, we got the Four of Swords, now we're getting the Four of Cups. But also the Four of Cups is about an opportunity that could be presented to you. And you don't want to ignore that, but you also don't want to block it. So don't let any confusion, which I think the confusion could be of the ego coming in to protect you. So don't let the ego confuse you with your intuition. The ego is not always going to be on your side and your cheerleader. It's the one that's going to kind of nag at you a little bit or pick on you a little bit. And because it doesn't want you to be disappointed or hurt. So it's more like the one that's going to say, no, stay home, don't go to this event, blah, blah, blah. Nah, don't do it, But your intuition always is the one that's going to be very positive and motivating, empowering. So you want to listen to that voice that's helping you, because that's your inner knowing. When you know something is going to go very well, don't let the ego creep in and throw you off. And that could be about anything, your job, a job interview. It could be about a relationship. Have an open heart and open mind, like how we started this reading here. The Four of Cups, though, is a very good card. It can be about meditation. So I think Spirit wants us to really take time with ourselves, evaluate what we truly want in this life. Like I was saying before, we are the painters, we're the artists of our own life. So we paint our story. We're allowed to keep the characters that we want in our story or not. We can write them off. But we are the designers of all of it. So keep that in mind. But there are these times, and I think that's what Spirit's trying to show us, in order to have completion of our current goal, our motivations and dreams right now, we need to release the past. That fourth sword, you need to get rid of that one and just let it be. Let it release. Keep it in the past and don't revisit the past. Four of Cups, let that opportunity come in. Let that fourth cup that he has in his hand here, he's accepting it. I made mine more positive. The other decks, you will see that the fourth cup is kind of floating in the air, and it looks like he's not even paying attention to it. He's ignoring that opportunity. But in my deck, I see it, and I feel it should be more positive, that yes, he's willing to accept it. He wants it. He's like, yes, I deserve this. So he's holding it. He's holding it up, and he's accepting it. And he's going within, and he's feeling it. And he knows that he is able to have anything that he wants, anything that he desires. So with that fourth cup, that's what we all need to accept it. We are all deserving of great opportunities and blessings that come in. They all happen for a reason. So just remember that. I think Spirit wants to remind us to go within, let go of the past, and move forward. So this is a very crucial time for this too. I feel like the astrology, we can get into that later, but it is kind of intense right now, but it's all purposeful. So whenever we have intensity with astrology and it's affecting our moods and all of that, our energies, it's all for good purpose. It's helping us to release and to grow stronger, right? So it's all good stuff. But definitely go within, connect with yourself, and really focus on what you're painting for your future. What is the art that you're painting for the future? What does it look like? What does it look like a year from now, 5 years from now? You know, we really need to really have a consultation with ourselves. We really do. So that's what we're getting for today's message. It's a very important one, I feel. So that came through. But now let's move forward. So what I'm going to do is look in the chat. Did you guys put any questions in the chat? Let's take a look. So I'm going to scroll up a little bit higher from the older ones that I saw. But I didn't really see any questions, so go ahead. I love this, Diane Alexander. Don't sabotage yourself. Yes, exactly. And right now is the time of, there's a lot of creativity going on right now, but there's also a lot of doubt. There's a lot of individuals out there doubting their creations right now. Don't do that. Do it. Go for it. If it's coming in, if a beautiful thought comes in or an idea of something you want to do, run with it. Don't second guess. When you second guess, that's allowing you open the door for your ego to come in. That's what that is right there. Live, laugh, and love. Absolutely. Laughter is the most natural, best medicine. That is for sure. Let's see. Anything out there? Let's see. All right. So I'm going to look at the new comments then. Any questions? Throw them out there. This is a good one from... Oh, thank you, Kim Turner. Yes, throw the love out there. Love to Jill. Let's see, from Ascend from Within 9, the energies are amping up, good and bad, so stay the course. Very true. And thank you, Arnie, for that. And Arnie has some beautiful, beautiful angel oracle cards. So feel free, Arnie, you can throw your links in the chat if you'd like. I don't have them on my table right now, but tomorrow I will show them off again. But beautiful job with your cards as well. Let's see. Paul Parker. Let's see. Hey, Callie wants to charge for mileage on our cars. Is it fear porn or the real deal? So let's take a look into that. Let me collect these and let's take a look. Interesting, California. Let's see. So let me rephrase it a little bit. In California, is it true that they will be charging for mileage on their cars? Here we go. Yes or no? We have the Queen of Cups, Three of Swords, Knight of Wands. I don't think it's going to happen, but I do feel that they are trying to take action to make this happen. Queen of Cups, Three of Swords, that's the no. It's not going to happen, but they are trying to do this. So all in all, yes, it's fear porn because they're trying to stir up the collective. They're trying to get people hyped up and upset. But no, it's not going to happen. They can try, but it's not going to happen. So that's what we're feeling with that one. Any other questions out there? Let's see. Connie Phillips, what do you have here? Scare event, Cuba, Florida, Russian subs, and frigid there. 34 satanic buildings down. Interesting. Let's see. Is it a scare event? Yes or no? We have the Fool card. Now remember, the Fool card is like the first card of the tarot. So the first of his journey. So this is not immature, but this is, it's premature. It's like before he's created anything. Okay. So let's see where this goes. We have the Knight of Cups, and we have my card there, the Arcana Shores card. So that's about freedom. And this is also about release. And no, it's not going to happen. This is definitely just a bunch of scare porn, fear porn. So no, it's not going to happen. This is a very positive pull here. So no. So whoever's throwing that around out there, that's not true. Definitely not. I don't even think any of that's true, honestly. So let's see what else is going out there. Let's see. Pull cards on other truthers. I don't like to bash anybody, and I never will bash anybody. But you just have to use your own discernment. We all have the ability. You do have to remember that with YouTube, Rumble 2, all of them. I think BitChute 2 is another one. But you have to remember that the views, okay? So the views are what pays an influencer for their channel, okay? So common sense, how are people going to get views? If they don't really have the best intentions, then they're going to create stories, and they're going to create upset, and they're going to create controversy and juiciness, right? So drama attracts humans. Humans love drama. It's intriguing. It's like, oh my gosh, right? And it gets you riled up, especially like fire signs, right? Fire signs, air signs. Earth signs don't really like drama that much. They just want peace and chill. Water signs too. But as a collective, though, humans love drama. So it is common sense, right? Influencers will create drama, pull in the views, and the more views, the more money they make. So that's pretty much it. I don't really want to waste time on that. My mission is to help the collective and uplift people, right? I am for the people. I am here to help the collective. I am not here to manipulate anybody. So my mission is way different. I don't think I want to waste time pulling cards. The cards are a tool. It is a tool for all of us to open us up intuitively. This is more of a spiritual channel, also a Trump support channel, right? So I don't really want to waste time doing that. We all have our own discernment. We can pretty much see who's probably making up a big controversial story or just trying to get views. So we can do that on our own. I don't think I need to do that. Plus, there's a lot of truthers out there that already do that. So we'll let them play with it, right? We have bigger missions here to uplift and help people, because I have new subscribers and new people come in for personal readings that are now awake. So they're newly awake. So we're here to help uplift humanity and help others discover their abilities, their intuition, their psychic abilities. So yeah, I got bigger plans. But let's see. Thank you so much, Gay Horman. I know, and I love that you guys tune in and you're always here. I personally, of course, the views are great, right? If the higher, the better. Awesome. But I am not going to manipulate and attract and say, yes, I want 20,000 views or 40,000 views because I made this cool thumbnail that made up a story and it really got everybody. I'm not going to do that, no. So whatever it is, the universe is always good to me. I have nothing to worry about. So it's all good. The views will come. It doesn't matter. You're throwing out good intentions. Spirit always looks out for you. That's what I live by. Financial too. Financials, if things slow down and it gets a little rocky, I just pray to the universe and my angels, my spirit, and they always pull through. I always survive. I've never not survived because I've tried to stay as positive as I possibly can, even in my darkest of days, right? And I know you all can relate to that. We just always have to stay as positive as we possibly can. Let's take a look. Edward Garcia, I like this. Speaking of financial. And there's these great men I met at XRP, Ray Fuentes and someone else. Hate that I can't remember his name. But I'm going to bring them on the show. They are very intelligent about XRP and all the, like, a bunch of stuff. Okay. So we're going to bring them on the show to help us out, but that'll be fun. So Edward Garcia, great question. Any currency not backed by gold, silver, commodities, oil is fiat, fake, worthless, whether dollars, Bitcoin, etc. That is very true. Bitcoin has gone. Like it's had its run. That's done. But I agree with you, Edward Garcia. Yes, for sure. Any questions financial, you guys can throw them out there and we can play with the cards too. Let's see what else is out there. Peggy Randolph, shout out to you. Let's see what else. Do you guys have any city or state questions? Go ahead. This one's from Diane Alexander. With all the turmoil in the world, will they go ahead with the Olympics in Paris? Ooh, let's take a look. That's a good question. Let's see. Will they go ahead with the Olympics in Paris? Yes or no? We have the Chariot, Nine of Swords, and then we also have the Knight. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles guy is here. So it does look like they're going to go ahead with it. The Nine of Swords, I wanted more information on that. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. So I guess what I was picking up with that there may be a threat. There might have been a threat towards the Olympics that something could happen, right? But then we have the Four of Pentacles there. It's safety. So it is going to be safe. There's nothing, I don't feel like anything big is going to happen that's bad. So it is a go. But I do think they were considering to move it. But no, it looks like they're going to go ahead with it, even though all this stuff's going on. So it looks like it's a go ahead. I'm not really sure when that happens, what month that is, but we have July here with the Chariot. I don't really know much about the Olympics, but I'm sure it's coming up. But it is a yes, that they're still going to go ahead with that. Let's see, Linda, Kiss, and Baby. How cute. I love that. That's a cute one. And I love the sunflowers in your picture. Very cute. Advice, Kristen. How do you get rid of an entity if it gets attached to you besides verbally banishing it? Well, I have a few things that I like to do. So if you feel that there's possibility that you have something attached to you, and it is possible, it can happen. It's not like a made up thing. So you definitely want to take salt baths. You want to definitely take time to yourself away from others as much as you can. So salt baths, your crystals, tourmaline, black onyx. You can always wear a pendant such as this or any type of crystal that you resonate with. This one protects me. This is labradorite. Protects me and it helps me with my intuition as well. But anything, I would wear the crystals. I would do the salt baths. But there's something that I do. So here's an example. If you were around someone and you know that they possibly gave you this energy or an attachment or something, I write down their name and I write down like the situation and how they make you feel and why you need them to be released from your energy. And you have to write it down. That's my thing. So then I burn the paper. I burn it. Also, I do seashells. I set the intention that I will now be released from whatever energy is attached to me. It needs to go back where it came from. I send you off with love and light. And, you just have to clear the energy. Sometimes if we don't clear our energy enough, that's when attachments can come in. Also, if you drink alcohol, that can also open you up as well. And I mean like excessively, not just like a glass of wine here and there. That can, you are vulnerable for it. So also anything else anything that sets off your energy and you're not one with yourself, you are vulnerable. So you have to be very careful. But I really do suggest the salt baths. That has worked the most for me, or the ocean for sure. That's a major salt bath. So definitely just take precautions and be very careful, especially when I just went for the weekend, right? I was around a lot of energies. They're all beautiful energies. I didn't sense anything wrong at all. But I still took precautions. I still, at the Airbnb, I still did my salt baths. I still did everything. I had my crystals. I wear the crystals. So it's just a daily thing, a daily thing to protect your energy and not give in or get mixed up with any individuals that are like if they're throwing negativity at you, you want to just release it. Don't respond. Let them go. The more you interact with the negative energy, the more vulnerable you are as well. So we have to keep that in mind. But thank you for your question very much. Thank you, Connie Phillips, for throwing those links in the chat. So I do want to share my website for those of you that are new. And thank you, everyone over on Rumble. I just want to let you know I can't see your comments, so I do apologize. But on YouTube, I can see the comments. So because I'm streaming to both, it's only showing me YouTube. But here's my website, arcanashores.net. This is where you can schedule personal readings, and also the tarot deck is there. The Arcana Shores first edition is there, and it comes with a one-on-one Zoom reading plus the deck of cards. And also, you get the video going over each and every card. And now, just announced this morning, there will also be 2 Zoom meetings a month for those that have purchased the cards. We'll be allowed to see each other, interact, and talk about intuition and connection to spirit, and all things magical and spiritual. So that'll be a lot of fun. So there's a lot that comes with this. So that's all on my website. But I do want to go over this for those of you that are new. I also do birth charts. You can get either just the birth chart or a birth chart reading with it. Quantum human design. And I also do express recorded readings. This one's really fun. And all my prices are lower than anyone. I'm keeping it very reasonable for the people, we the people, right? So express recorded readings. You send in 4 questions and then I answer them in a video. I make you a video that you can keep forever. So that's really reasonable, only $50. And then my one-on-one Zooms aren't much either. So I keep those at $144. So yes, they are all angel numbers, $144 and $50. Also pet readings at $122. But it's all on my website, arcanashores.net. And just remember that this is the only place to get my tarot cards, because there's a scammer out there. And it's the only place to schedule a personal reading. So it's all there. And shopping nutritions, I am still with Ascent Nutrition, as you all know. So that's always there as well, to shop nutritions. And it's just amazing. I wouldn't be able to do what I do or have all this energy all the time if I wasn't taking good care of myself. So please take care of yourselves. Get that goodness inside you, that especially the algae oil DHA. If you don't eat fish and you don't, it's too expensive these days to eat fish. It really is. So that's what I turn to, the DHA. It helps us, especially with the neurons in the brain and creating more brain cells. Also, it inspired me with the health benefits that was happening with me with the Ascent Nutrition and learning about how the brain works. And then I got into the spiritual of things with the intuition and light and colors and how things affect us. It really influenced me to design these cards. But that algae DHA will help you with your intuition. It helps you open up more because you're taking care of your brain cells. Your brain cells and intuition, it has to be right on point. You don't want to have any fogginess, because that's when you start doubting. It's just like when you're exhausted and you haven't had sleep, you're going to make possibly some poor choices there, poor decisions. If you're exhausted, you might eat more, you might turn to sugar. Sugar kills brain cells. Like, we have to take care of ourselves. Spirituality begins within for us to really evolve. So just remember that. Mary drinks beer. I'm not sure who you're asking YouTube channel name. I think that's Rumble. Oh, now I'm getting Rumble comments mixed in YouTube. Oh, I don't know what happened, but it looks like it may have been fixed. So if you're over there on Rumble, because it looks like this is from Rumble, I am on Arcana Shores. It's just Arcana Shores on YouTube. So I restarted this. This is the second Arcana Shores channel. It was June 2nd of 2023. I created the second one because the first one it was gone, vanished. So this one is it just had its birthday. So I'm over here. Just type in Arcana Shores and you'll find us. We're right here. So cool. Now the comments are coming through with a little green arrow. Those are Rumble. Let me take a look and see if I have any other Rumbles in here. Yes, Melisande 11. You're over there on Rumble, it looks like. Yeah, YouTube is working, so come on over if you want for tomorrow. Thanks for being here. All right, now I figured it out. It takes time to figure all this out. Cool. But yeah, everybody on Rumble, if you didn't know, my YouTube channel is just Arcana Shores. All right, pretty cool. So any questions today, guys, throw them in the chat. If you have any questions for cities, states, anything going on, throw it in the chat. Jill Hunt, this is interesting. Found NPCs had troubles with having been disappearing. It's weird how they're just gone. I am grateful. Yeah, the NPCs, isn't it wild? NPCs, reptilians, all kinds of stuff like that. It all exists. Isn't it amazing? It's weird. But yeah, I think this is a wrap then, guys. If there's no questions out there, I will wrap up the show here. But every morning, yes, we will do the morning show. There's also more shows to come that I've created. I just haven't released them yet. Ricky Green, thank you so much. I'm helping to build this tribe of like-minded individuals that want to serve others, because you're not picking up any negativity here. No, there's no negativity, and we have beautiful moderators out there. If there is anybody throwing negativity in the chat, they will have to go. How do you find out if you have a galactic family? You can definitely channel. We all have the ability to channel ourselves, or you can have a reading. We can definitely figure that out. It's not that difficult. Most of us are hybrids that I have read when I do my readings, my personal readings. Hybrids are like half Pleiadian, half Syrian, Pleiadian, Lyran. So it just depends. Just depends on what comes through when we're channeling. But yeah, you can definitely find all that out. Let's see, Evelyn. There are going messages around that will have the final lockdown in the next days. Do you see anything? Let's see. I know, I've heard that too, so let's take a look. Will there be a lockdown? Here we go. And then I'm going to wrap up the show. Let's take a look. Will there be a lockdown? Yes or no? We have the 10 of Cups. So it looks like with the 3 of Cups coming through, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, this is very positive and loving. Cups and Tarot are love and fulfillment. So it is a yes, but let's see if we can get a zodiac time frame for a lockdown. And what I'm getting, because this is so positive, that it's not going to be scary and it's not going to be harsh. So let's see. We have the Fool card. We also have the 5 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles here. So Pentacles are slow moving. So it's not in the very near future. I think this could be within a couple of months, but it's not in like the coming days. It's not like in the next week or two. So that's what I'm getting there. But anyways, I think that's a wrap, guys, because I do have a reading in a few minutes here. But thank you all for being here. I really appreciate all your love and all your support always. And I will be back tomorrow morning. Morning Mindset. You guys take care and have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.